President Trump's letter to Dr. Tedros of WHO can have three aspects. It has three aspects. Number one, basically, President Trump has highlighted numerous mistakes which WHO and Dr. Tedros has done, which are unexplainable. Number two, President Trump basically has given an opportunity to Dr. Tedros that if the organization can demonstrate in next 30 days that how it can work independent of China, then White House can basically consider funding to the WHO. And number three, at the same time, President Trump has basically made it very clear to WHO that funding will not be there if WHO do not serve American interest. So that's basically a summary. In terms of highlight, I will take you basically some of them. Number one, basically, Trump has highlighted that WHO ignoring credible reports for a considerable amount of time. So, for example, Trump says that WHO consistently ignored credible reports of the virus spreading in Wuhan city early December 2019 or even earlier, and also ignoring reports of Lancet Medical Journal. So he has explained basically further on that part. Next, Trump basically has later highlighted WHO biasness towards China and also withheld Taiwan's information, which was very critical. So, for example, letter says that no later than 30th December, WHO office in Beijing knew about it, about this major public health concern in Wuhan. And by the next day, Taiwanese authorities communicated to WHO that there are indications of human-to-human transmissions of a new virus. Now, international health regulations requires that within 24 hours, countries has to report about the risk of health emergencies. But now here the Trump basically has highlighted that on the 14th of January, actually, WHO reaffirmed China's now debunked claim that coronavirus cannot be transmitted between humans, stating that preliminary investigations conducted by Chinese authority found no clear evidence. Then the next point letter highlighted is misleading advice by Dr. Tedros on the travels restrictions. So, for example, if you see in China, the virus basically has gone to mainly restricted to the Wuhan city and little bit basically nearby cities, but the virus has not done any damage in a major way to any of the major cities of China, for example, Shanghai or Beijing. But the same virus basically has spread all over the world. Now, on this point, basically, Dr. Tedros was quite appreciative of China's effort on restrictive travel within China. But at the same time, he opposed when President Trump basically said that he would like American border to be closed for the travel from China. So that's the point. Basically, he said that it is not explainable. Anyhow, Trump, put the border, make the US border closed. But the point was he has highlighted that why Tedros basically resist that order, or he was against that order. Then next, the letter basically explained the considerable delay again on the part of WHO on declaring coronavirus as a pandemic. So, for example, letter says that by the time you declare virus a pandemic on March 11, 2020, it has already killed 4,000 people and 100,000 people were already infected in 114 countries around the world. So the point is again to highlight that a considerable delay, So that was the point. Then basically let us also highlight WHO's ignoring Africans ambassador pleas. So it letter says on 11th of April, several African ambassadors wrote to the Chinese Foreign Ministry about the discriminatory treatment of Africans living in Africans related to the pandemic in Guangzhou city and other cities in China. And he said, you are aware of this Chinese authority carrying out a campaign of forced quarantine and refusal of service against the national of these countries. And you have not commented on that. You have not commented on the Chinese discriminatory action. However, at the same time, you baselessly labeled Taiwan's, complaints as racist. So that was a point again highlighted, in detail. And finally, Trump basically said that they are actually giving opportunity to the WHO that if they can demonstrate independence from China And in this regard, Trump says that my administration has already started talking with you, discussion basically with you and how to reform the organization. And in case if we do not see within next 30 days considerable improvement, then they will definitely make temporary freezing of funding as a permanent freezing funding. And finally, basically Trump says like, I cannot allow American taxpayer dollars to continue finance an organization in its present state, so clearly not serving American interest. So that was basically all the summary of President Trump's letter to Dr. Tedros from WHO. For more information, you can basically click on the description link below.